the two of you star in Arctic Air. Can you tell me a little bit about your characters?
I play a character named Bobby Martin who owns a airline up in Yellowknife called Arctic Air.
That's fair. That's a good analogy there.
I play Candy Lucier, who's the head hotel receptionist in Yellowknife, and who often finds herself toiled up in love problems, I would say. But I'm also working on a show called Rogue right now on DirecTV, starring Tandy Newton, and we're filming a 10-episode season 1 right now.
And what's your character in that one?
My character's name is Kathy Laszlo. I play a mob wife. Very rich, very powerful, and it's a very cool role.
Very sexy.
Now I have to ask the two of you, what drew you in to want to play the characters in Arctic Air?
Well, Arctic Air, I chose the show because I wanted to reach out to the northern communities and kind of give them a sense of hope, leadership through the character of Bobby Martin. Give the younger generation an idea of, you know, going to get an education in university, making a lot of money, and then coming back home.
Now, speaking of the younger generation, you tend to do a lot of work with them, helping them out. I know you've got a place over in Victoria, and can you explain what it is that you do with them over there?
I was in partnership with some friends of mine with a studio called Maple Bay Studios, and I'm currently trying to bring my Adam Beach Film Institute out there in Victoria and hopefully build one here in Vancouver. But I've started the school up in Winnipeg right now, and the whole idea is just to reach out to the native communities to give them a platform that they could, you know, be involved in, like I did growing up, and that's film and television.
And did you grow up in Manitoba?
Yeah, my reservation is called Dog Creek, and for me, acting kind of changed my life in perspective of who I was, who I am, and made me see the world that I never got to see.
Now, I lived in Winnipeg for 7 years.
Nice.
I love it so much. It normally gets a pretty bad rep. Can you tell me, what do you think your favorite part about Manitoba is?
About Manitoba? I'd say I love the spring. Yeah.
And for what reason?
Well, it's just the smell of the air, the water, and you know that the summer is going to be amazing. So it kind of represents, you know, the nurturing of what is to come.
I like the way you put that.
Yeah, thank you.
Now we've talked a little bit about where Adam grew up. Can you tell me where you're from?
I'm from Victoria, Vancouver Island.
And have you lived there all your life?
I grew up there, my parents still live there, and I moved over to Vancouver 6 years ago to pursue film and TV. And I don't go home very often, so Vancouver really has felt like home for a while now. It used to be like the really scary big city, and now it feels really cozy, I'm happy to say.
Did you feel that way at first when you came over to Vancouver as well?
Oh yeah, I've been lucky because every time I came over it was beautiful. The summer is great, very light rain, but now that I'm working here, I kind of get the idea that it rains a lot in the fall, but you can't beat Vancouver for the people, for the weather, the culture, and it's rated number 5 as the top likable, livable place in the world. Top 5. So
that's because enough people don't know about Winnipeg.
Winnipeg, I don't know if they're in the top 5, but that's like prairie land. Yeah, it's just a little smaller.
Thank you guys so much for your time. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah,
and all the best in the future.
Yeah, you too, man.
Thank you so much.
All right.